What's going on, y'all? Fabian Speaks, man. We are back with a video. So, as you can see by the title, man, I don't plan on giving up anytime soon. So, you shouldn't either. And I really say that with a heavy heart right now. Really just tired, man. Exhausted. Just wanting more out of life, to say the least. You know what I mean? And I know that we're all different. We all have our journeys. We all have our expectations out of life. We all have certain things on our heart, and today's just one of those days to where, I kind of just feel drained. And I don't really know what to say about it, man. Not even really hungry. I don't even care about watching TV. I don't even care about relaxing. I don't even care about really working or putting out output. I wanted to do some content on my other channel, but I didn't even really want to upload this video. Just feeling depleted, but I just, really think in the moments to where I feel discouraged or I'm facing something that other people can relate to. I need to make a video in order to encourage them. So here I am. I've always been a very, ambitious person, a person that wanted to accomplish, had a lot of aspirations. I always believed I had a big heart, or I have a big heart as well, because I want to be there for the people I love. I want to take care of people I love and care about. But then sometimes, I just really feel guilty, and I feel like I'm really hard on myself in the light that I'm not where I want to be. I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish. I'm not doing what is expected out of me, and sometimes I feel like I'm a failure, you know what I mean? Like I haven't arrived yet. And sometimes I feel like it's just long overdue. So that tends to discourage me at times, man, because it's like I had this expectation of what I'd be doing, where I would be, being able to put my parents in a position, to where nobody in my family would struggle, and being able to provide for the people I love and spend more time with the people I love. And I'm not there yet. So sometimes I feel like I've let people down, and it's like, I think faith and belief in the Lord is the only thing that's kind of kept me around, because, at that point I can relinquish and understand it's not about me. Like, God has a divine timing, and he knows me and he sees me, and that I just don't choose to believe that he's forsaken me, right? So I tend to stray away from those thoughts. I don't like to let those kind of thoughts simmer. But, I definitely want to be able to, do certain things in this lifetime. There's times where I could care less, and there's times to where I don't want to be here, man, to be completely transparent. There's times to where and it's not just from a depressive state. I think in a certain capacity, it's just the state of the world. And, when you look at the landscape and the things going on around us, I just don't have a care for it. I just don't align with, I just feel out of place sometimes, like I don't belong. And then on top of that, I have to, just assume a position or act like I care about certain things that I don't, just to get by, just to pay my bills, have a job just to have a job, which is partly why I pursue entrepreneurial endeavors, which is partly why I want to be a business owner, so that I don't have to conform to the norms of society, you know what I mean? So it's frustrating sometimes, man. Sometimes it's like you may be in a season to where you feel like you've been waiting for such a long time and nothing changes, nothing arrives, and it's like I'm literally losing my mind, in certain moments. Especially just, I always speak to being in an isolated season to where I'm isolated, man. I've been isolated for a long time. And I start to find myself trying to, find other things to fulfill my loneliness at times, man, and things that aren't conducive. So that's obviously not a good thing, It's not a good thing at all, but I just can't stop, man. I can't give up. Like, there's something within my spirit that just says you gotta keep going. Even if it's just like one step a day. Even if it's just one thought a day. Even if it's just one idea, one conversation, one plan. A bit of brain power allocated to brainstorm on, an idea, like something that you want to pursue. Like, I just can't allow myself, and like, I don't know if it's willpower or what, if it's God within just saying, you got to keep going, you got to keep trying. And I definitely try to hold on to the Lord's promises as well, of prosperity, of hope. And this is why I make this channel, to encourage y'all as well, because I know there's thousands, if not millions of people in the world dealing with the same thing, man. I can't sit here and act like I'm the only one facing this, man. And there's a lot of people who tend to find other outlets, or try to harm themselves. And, I really pray for people like that. And if you're one of those people, man, I really pray for you and want to instill some encouragement in you to just the fact that your life has meaning, it has purpose, even if the outlook doesn't look like it, or the landscape doesn't look like it currently. You are valued, you are appreciated, even when people don't tell you that. Just take some time to really calm your inner man, calm your spirit, versus making very detrimental choices. I'd advise just to pray, man. I try, today I didn't even feel like praying, but, I spoke to the Lord. I told him how I was feeling. I told him what I was going through. And even in the times to where it's like, I think he's silent, right? And it hurts even more. This is just a perceived thought. I don't holistically believe that, because I believe that God is working even when we think he's not. God hears us even when we think he doesn't. So it's just in the times of being alone, in the times of the stillness, the quietness, you tend to beat yourself up a little bit more. So just stay encouraged, stay joyous, even if like there's nothing really, completely fulfilling you at this point in time. Seek that supernatural peace that only the Lord can provide. And keep going, man. Keep going, because I'm not going to stop. Like I said, even if it's half a step, I'm still going to move. Even if it's a thought, I'm still going to think. And have hope in the future that, that we're covered and that God has a plan. He's working things out. So never give up, man. Never give up. That goal you're working towards, that business, that dream. Keep at it, even on the days that you feel burnt out, drained, and feel like you can't do it anymore. Give it to God and pray over it. And just believe that your breakthrough is around the corner, man. Believe that change is around the corner. Believe that that door opening is around the corner. So you are loved. Stay encouraged. Understand that this is a community and that there's more of us thinking the same way. You're not alone. So peace, love, prosperity to all of y'all out there. God bless, man.